Kazuki? Thank God you came. I need to get out of here. They've got me taking enough sedatives to knock out a damn elephant. Did they tell you when they'll let me out? I missed you. Is he really there, or am I hallucinating him since he hasn't said anything yet? Besides, I'm going nuts lying around here all day. Okay, he's really there, I guess. Huh, funny you should say that, Ayami, as I think the going crazy thing is what they're worried about too. That's not funny. Sorry, but in life you can either laugh or you can cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. It should be much longer now. The doctor says he wants to observe you a little longer is all. How are you feeling? Better, but I don't remember what happened very well. The whole thing is kind of hazy. I remember that I was feeling strange, like there was someone else there with me, and that mask, I'll stop you there, Ayami. I've heard enough about that thing. It was all over the report, and Yukimura gave me a hell of a lecture about even leaving mention of it in there. Where is it now? That's not important. You made a mistake. No, that's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. Even on the report, you can barely even call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect had a knife to a girl's throat and you took the shot. Can we really downplay it like that? No matter what other people say, I'm standing by you both now. What? Oh, okay, I've read that wrong. I'm standing by you, both now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I know you had a reason for what you did. People at HQ are already starting to take your side, but please, no more talk about that mask. It'll only hurt your case and keep you in this hospital longer. Trust me, nobody wants that, least of all me. Not to mention, Yukimura's had a hell of a time stopping the brass from suspending you, so help him out a bit, will you? Whatever you think you saw that day wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get better, so no more about it, okay? Yeah, that's how you treat mental illnesses. You just suppress them, take your medication, and don't talk about the problems at hand at all. I guess that's how you do it, yeah, of course. You're right. It was a confusing situation and I guess my mind is grasping at straws trying to come to terms with it. You know, Kazuki, I think I need a break from all this. From being a cop. I didn't sign up to hurt, to kill people. I know, we'll talk about it later. For now, you should get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be okay, I promise. Can you though? Can you promise that everything is going to be okay? I mean, this doesn't look okay. I guess we're back where Kazuki's getting killed now? Yeah. At least I didn't shoot him. Oh fuck, he's wearing the fucking mask. We aren't crazy, are we? Should we take our medication or not? Take pill. No, fuck you. How does my spin look right now? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking crazy, aren't I? But which is weird since I wasn't this crazy before and somehow I got crazier by remembering my past. Game, that's not how it can work. But let's talk to Mr. Whiskers, or what was his name? Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright? I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki... No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it, manage to salvage a normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. I forgot your fucking name. Man, I should have gotten some sanity out of this, I think. That's what the nurse told me. Look at laptop. Sure. Oh, jeez. Another article about what happened. A violent incident is in the sewer below the streets of Shinjuku in the late hours last night has resulted in the death of a detective in an apparent rescue gone wrong. The body of Detective Kazuki Tanaka, 29, was recovered last night after a nearly week-long search when he went missing off of the streets of Kasumigaseki. The mysterious incident has left the police scrambling for answers and a suspect as the investigation continues into its second day. The detective who arrived first on the scene, Ayami Ito, has declined to make any comment to the press, but her superiors say that after following a lead she was led into the sewers where she made contact with a lone female suspect. At that time, sources say, the female suspect panicked and the incident ended violently before she could be apprehended. There are many unanswered questions, however. It appears that besides the lone detective, there were no other police on the scene, calling into question how the case was handled. There's also a question of the missing suspect and why, after Detective Tanaka was killed, the suspect was not able to be restrained. Yeah, the damage was already done. Why didn't I shoot her or try to overpower her or something? This case comes in the midst of increasing scrutiny on the police, in particular the violent crime section, as other incidents of police neglect or questionable investigative practice have been made public. Several experts have gone on record saying that Tokyo's police are not equipped to handle a recent wave of crime. The police have promised to release the results of the internal investigation as soon as possible. Superintendent Yukimura, who was in charge of both Detective Tanaka and Ito, has urged his department and the public at large to hold judgment until all the facts are in. I've heard a lot of rumors surrounding this case, but we're barely a few hours into understanding what happened down there. I think it's too early to jump to conclusions. So now you read it, Ito. An article from 2 weeks ago. Wow. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual and makes it seem so simple. It's like that all happened to someone else, like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world, yet it's not. That's what happened to me, or so they say. Okay, you can't remember again? The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag on the red paint. Why is my mouse going weird every time I click? How can they write that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can be true. And they don't believe you since you're a nutter? Let me guess. What really happened down there? Oh, it's fucking Ito. She killed him, did she? She got possessed by the mask and orchestrated all this? And she killed him? Let's go to our bedroom. Maybe I can go to sleep without taking my pills? I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do, sorry. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door and that when I open it, I'll see him there, finding these last few weeks to be just a bad dream. But it's no dream, he's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone or the way it happened, taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina, that was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer but kept it to myself. At the debrief they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. The police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe... If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it though, at least for now. Well, it was your partner that got killed. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Okay, so we go to the living room again. And answer the door. Please don't be the fucking little girl with the... I guess high-pitched voice? I don't really remember anymore, but since she's a little girl, I guess I must give her one. Hey, I brought you some dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. Can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's just... It's alright, you don't have to thank me. I'm not good with this stuff. But Ayami, I'm really sorry. About Kazuki, I mean. I know that he meant a lot to you and I didn't know him very well, but... Stop. Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yomi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all been a bit much. What the fuck is this, an earthquake? That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we are talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this. And Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime.
Hi.
Ito here. Ito, I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come into the station as soon as you can. What's this about? It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon. What does Yukimura want with me now? I wonder? Oh fuck. The next cutie. Let's look at her. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. She has a pretty pleasant smile. It's not too much, it's just easy on the eyes, isn't it? Let's look at these monitors. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed there. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. But she can't hear anything, can she? How would she do it? Let's talk to her. Maybe she has some new rumors going around. Oh, hey Ito. Didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful and I know you two were close. I mean, I heard. Yeah, we were, but seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so. But I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There have been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka? Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Taira was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good is all. Taira? That guy needs a swift punch to the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And movers in my office? This is too much. Oh shit. See? I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite though. And all I know for sure is what I've seen on the monitors and what Bandas told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Huh. Did he say anything else about Taira's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? What is it? It's so cute, but what is it? What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard police procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a, private thing. You'll give it to him though, right? Yeah, sure. Come on. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, Ayami. You're the best. Guess you'd better head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh? Huh, so you knew about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Sorry if I'm not giving Ito a all too female voice, but she's talking so much it would be too hard to keep this up. Right now, at least. My throat is still not 100% back. So, what's the story with you and the new guy? Sending letters isn't exactly your usual subtle tactics, Saki. Hardy ha, very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper, and he's not half bad looking to boot. Ayami, I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. If I don't find someone soon and settle down, I'll die alone. Even listening to you stresses me out, Saki. I'm sure your prospects are fine. Okay, so... Oh, I wanted to do this actually. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like that Detective Ikeda always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki, or that Officer Sato takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Oh my god, that's gossip, alright. Or rather, it's gossip material. Anyway, I have to be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, that he'll make me pay for it. Okay. So that's it. I can now enter the elevator. Okay, just a quick disclaimer. I'm currently drinking tea for my voice not to fuck up or whatever. I don't want to lose it. The last few days were pretty bad. I lost my voice and I'm glad I have it back. So if you hear me sipping, don't be alarmed. It's just me. I hope you don't hear too much, but I need it. I'm sorry, but I need it. Anyway, maybe there will be also less voices today, since I can't fuck me up anymore. Come on, don't force me to. So Superintendent Yukimura says, sorry to have you call in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after the whole rotten situation. I'd meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief. Hell, got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. He looks very kind-hearted somehow. I don't know, his face is just so round and cute. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Thank you. I'm sure Tanaka would be happy to hear that. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. It fucking was. They're trying to set me up, I think. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Will he though? Keep an eye on your professionalism. Using the S.p.i.n system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. What about my investigation? That's pretty good. I'm pretty focused. It's not just about the inquiry though. I'm concerned about you and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to you, are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. Is this game really that open-ended? I mean, is there really so much choice? One more thing, given the circumstances, we think it best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next few months, or rather for the next month, you'll continue to be on leave. Fully paid, of course. Oh shit. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. Oh man, so it's like a demotion, basically. As another detective will be moving in your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. They already started. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Do I make myself clear, Ito? Crystal, you old hag. Yes, sir, understood all, but there's more to this. Sir, I know you think I screwed this up, but there's more going on. I need a bit more time to make a case is all. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now, please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. Dude. Booping him on the nose, just for good measure, and a goodbye. So where the fuck is my office? I guess it's... oh no. I can press every fucking button now. Let's see. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. That's a weird way to number your elevator panel, isn't it? Usually it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It usually wouldn't go like this. Is this the norm in Japan? Do they do it like this? I don't know. Investigative unit's office. Tanaka and I have offices on this floor, so let's press the button. Don't need to look at the basement. There's probably nothing in there really. Or that's where I have to turn in my gun, I guess? Come on, Ito, let's run. Look at all these fools, not knowing that I have a big major case going on. Oh, that's Detective Taira. Sorry, no special voice for him today. I will think about it next time, just in case my throat gets better. Hey Ito, hold up. I heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka, he was one great detective. He looks rather smug somehow. You're right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once? I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Yeah, he's definitely implying something. Trying to imply something about me, Taira? Who? Me? Nah. But what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. You fucking asshole. Seriously. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Taira will disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. Maybe in the future, maybe you can just shoot him while your eyes are closed. Sounds like a plan. I once partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Taira, he could probably make a good detective. So these two are partners, I guess, and he's an asshole and he's just a brown nose or something. They told me that as the only female detective it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. That's not nice. An alarm for fires, earthquakes and other emergencies. Alright, let's enter my office then.